Aloha, this is Steph with Turtle Flow. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're new to this channel, introduce yourself. Or even if you're not new to the channel, introduce yourself and let me know where you're tuning in from and what you're grateful for today. And I'm very excited to share the 7 ways to practice gratitude with you. It's a very simple way to uplift your mood and change your mindset, especially when you're facing any challenges or just to keep yourself motivated to create what you're here to create. So, in honor of Thanksgiving, I wanted to share with you my favorite ways, simple but very effective ways to share gratitude. So we'll go straight into it. Um, let me see. The first way is doing a mindful walk. So you can walk in nature, which is the most effective, most powerful way. But you can also take a walk anytime, if whether you're walking your dog or whether you're going about your day in any way that honors you. Let me see. To set up a few pages. So Thanksgiving is a great holiday that reminds us to be grateful and helps us to spend time with our family, eating some good food. That's the light side. Everything has a dark and light side to every event and situations and things in this duality world that we're living in. But we want to keep elevating and raise our energy to be more in the light. So the lighter part of Thanksgiving is to be grateful, remind us to be grateful for the little things that we have. And the more grateful you are, it's gonna exponentially increase more things to be grateful for. And the easiest way is when you're walking, just go evening walks or morning walks with your dog or just by yourself. You can repeat with each step, bringing awareness to every step, being very mindful, and repeat, I am grateful for. And then you can think of one thing you're grateful for and keep repeating it silently in your head with each step or every other step, whatever rhythm. So find a rhythm and just maintain that rhythm. Going for mindful walk. And you can just do that for part of the walk or whole walk. And that is the easiest way to practice gratitude. And then if you're having any issues with the sound, let me know in the chat. And as I share the different ways, you're also welcome to share your favorite ways to practice gratitude. The second one is the most, I find that most it to be most effective, and it's gratitude journaling. So it's keeping a gratitude journal, and either in the morning when you first wake up, write things to be grateful for each morning, or as you wrap up your day before you go to bed. It's nice to go to bed with a positive mindset right before you go to bed, and then it's going to help you have better dreams and get better sleep as well, and increase the energy, expand the energy of gratitude as you're sleeping into that unconscious, subconscious state of brainwave, which is very powerful for manifestation. So the best way is gratitude journal, and I learned about gratitude journal through Oprah about 10 years ago. And you can just keep a very simple gratitude journal, just writing down the little things you're grateful for today. And then I just created a gratitude journal on Amazon. So if you go to the description, I have the link to, you can either get the hardcover or the paper. It's also available on paperback. And it's a gratitude journal, 108 days to cultivate great heart for more joyful you. So it's a heart-centered gratitude journal that I've been wanting to create, and it's been in my head for a while, and I'm very excited to be able to offer this to you right just in time for Thanksgiving. And it also makes a great gift item for the upcoming holiday season. So the hardcover is a good one, and it takes a couple weeks for delivery. So if you're looking for a holiday gift, it's great to get it now. And it's a very powerful way to align with gratitude. And when you write on a paper physically, it really exponentially expand the effects of the gratitude, the power of gratitude, when you write on a paper rather than typing it in digitally. So I'm very excited to share this with you, and so check it out. And then if you have been cultivating or keeping a gratitude journal, please share with me your experience with it. So it could be just it only takes a few minutes a day, and it's a great way to align with the energy of gratitude and bring it more in a physical form, so that it's not just in your head, but you're actually writing it down on a paper, make it physical. Then it's going to really magnify the effects of the gratitude frequency. And the gratitude frequency is the highest form of frequency that keeps our vibrations very high, so that you're aligning to the highest potential, that you are here to be on the highest path for you. And we want to learn and ascend and move forward with joy. And today is also new moon in Sagittarius, and the Jupiter was in retrograde and it just went direct. So this is time for forward movement and dream big. Aim at what you're dreaming without limitations. So you want to dream big and aim that arrow into that focal point without being wavered. And attitude journal is a way to really write down. And if you want more abundance, if you start to be more grateful for the little things you already have, it's gonna really get that forward movement going faster. And the third way is meditation. So it could be a seated meditation, or you can do it lying down in your bed and simply repeat, I am grateful for. And you can set an alarm, a timer, if you do it for a specific time, or you can just use your intuition and do it for the length of time that feels right for you. So you could keep repeating one thing you're grateful for. I am grateful for. Keep it in present tense, just like when what you would write, but you just repeat it in your head silently. And another good way to do is start to say it loudly and then go into whisper and then be in silence for a few minutes and come back to whisper and then repeating out loud. Or you can just end in the silence and gently come up. And even if you do it for 3 minutes a day, it's very powerful and effective. And if you want to do it longer, you can do 20 minute, 30 minute, an hour. But the key is to do it consistently for at least 21 days to 40 days. So it's better to do 3 minutes every day than try to do 1 hour and then do it every other day or one week. So that's the meditation. And you can just keep repeating it silently in your head too. You don't have to do the loudly whisper in silence. That's just one method of doing it if you want to take it further. But you can simply just do it silently, repeating in your head over and over, either seated or lying down. Fourth way is positive affirmation. So it's the same affirmation we're using. I am grateful for, just like we did in the silent meditation, the walking meditation, or writing down. But you would use this as a positive affirmation, meaning you want to program your minds at the subconscious level during that alpha theta brainwave state. And that happens when you go into a very relaxed, still state. So if you're just waking up or right when you're about to fall asleep, you can repeat that lying down. So it's very related to the third item, the meditation part, but could also use it randomly as events happen that trigger you, negative events that happen that are challenging, if obstacles arise, or it might not be the events, but all of a sudden you just keep getting negative thoughts that tells you can't do something. Then you would just repeat, I am grateful for, so that you're replacing that negative thought with this positive gratitude affirmation, so that nothing negative can be in your space. So it doesn't mean you don't deal with the feelings that come up from these negative thoughts or events. You still want to process those emotions, but the more you learn to switch and transform those thoughts to a positive one by repeating "I am grateful for," you're replacing it with the positive, or programming your subconscious with this positive information during that alpha or theta state, so that your default thoughts will be more positive. But initially, you could just do this every time you notice yourself thinking negatively. Just add a gratitude affirmation, and what it does is it just switches your thought process. And it's a very simple but effective way to come out of a rut, no matter how challenging situation can be or how sad you feel. The more you just start to look for things that you're grateful for, the littlest thing, then the simplest things, then it really helps to attune and align with the energy of gratitude to help you come out of the rut faster. Again, you don't want to be doing spiritual bypassing but not dealing with those thoughts or feelings, but it's a great way to switch. So that's the positive affirmation. I am grateful for. The next one is telling people around you, especially the ones that are closest to you. With the Thanksgiving weekend, we'll be spending a lot more time with our family, and I myself am also guilty of it, but it's easiest to take people around you for granted and not show gratitude, whereas we say thank you to strangers more often that we encounter throughout the day. So it's important to remember to show gratitude to those around you, that you're, especially the ones that you're closest to, that granted you often take for granted. And then it gets to a point sometimes feels even awkward to even say you're grateful or thank them for something. So the more you get over that awkwardness and say it and practice, show them how grateful you are, and remembering to show little things that they do, simplest acts, remembering to express your gratitude for those things. That's really important. So I'm looking down to switch the panel. And if you're watching this on replay, even though it might be way past Thanksgiving, just know that you are watching this exactly at time that you need. And I'm doing this in honor of Thanksgiving. It's a holiday that reminds us to be grateful on the higher, lighter side of the holiday. However, this is a reminder that take this opportunity to be in the energy of gratitude, to keep the practice of gratitude as a everyday daily practice. So these are the 7 ways to be grateful, practice gratitude, 7 simple ways, and you want to pick the one that resonates with you most, that you can incorporate easily and do it every day. And you can also use combination of lists that I have. And then if you have other gratitude practices that you found to be helpful, please share with our community, the Turtle Flow community, so we can all support each other. So telling people what around you, what you're grateful for. So that's also important. And you're just spreading that energy of gratitude. And then hopefully that person will start to be more grateful to the people around them, creating that domino effect, spreading the energy of gratitude, starting with your loved ones. And then this is like the more deeper practice of gratitude, and it's also combining with forgiveness. So sometimes you have to work through forgiveness and also apologizing. So many people have a hard time saying, I'm sorry. So you don't have to directly say it to the person, but if you keep this Ho'oponopono meditation, just thinking of the person on your own, that also helps with gratitude. So Ho'oponopono is pretty much saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. It's a Hawaiian prayer. It was originally designed to improve family relationships, but it could apply to anything. Anytime you want to be in alignment of gratitude and love and go to that higher vibration. And it's one of the most effective ways, especially if you're in a very hard place where it's very hard for you to just go to even the gratitude journal. But it's also a deeper practice that requires you to put the time and actually meditate with this and pray. So to make it easier, I've created a couple videos on it. One is just introducing what it is and the history that I just briefly explained of what Ho'oponopono is and how to practice. And then I also have a guided 108 repetitions of Ho'oponopono prayer. And it's on my YouTube channel, this Turtle Flow channel. I'll just say very briefly. So basically, it's repeating the Ho'oponopono prayer. Feeling yourself arrive. So I'm setting you up to relax, because anytime you do a practice like this, it's important to prep and get into that relaxed, still speed. Repeat it out loud with me. So you can start repeating. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. So that was the Ho'opono prayer or meditation. So that you can just play it and go to sleep, or you can do a seated meditation just following along. So that's under the guided meditation playlist. If you go to my playlist, Ho'oponopono 108 repetitions. So 108 repetitions. The 108 repetition is the sacred magical number for manifestation and all religions, especially Buddhism and in yoga. So check that out. And then another one is the Reiki Precepts. So in Reiki, I have a short that shows you how to practice Reiki Precepts. And basically, it's combining, it's a great thing to do first thing in the morning to set up for a great day. And I also do this right before setting up for a Reiki session. And this is created by Sensei Usui, the Reiki master teacher, the lineage that I studied Reiki with. Today I'll be guiding you through 5 Reiki precepts to set you up for a blissful weekend. So get comfortable, bring your palms together, at your heart center. Let's all take one deep breath. And then repeat after me. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will be grateful. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. Then bring your hands to your heart center. Today I'll be guiding you. So that was the shorts for Reiki Precepts. So that's pretty much the 7 positive, short, effective ways to practice gratitude. So let me know, try 1 or 2 and let me know what works for you, and share any aha moments or any magical events that happen from it. And again, I'll just go through. One is mindful walk while you're reciting I am grateful for. Second one is gratitude journal. So I have that on my Amazon. And then third way is seated or lying down meditation. Positive affirmation to replace negative thoughts or events as they happen. Telling people around you, especially your loved ones, the ones that are closest to you, what you're grateful for. Ho'oponopono prayer, and I share that 108 repetition guided Ho'oponopono. That's in the guided meditation playlist of this channel. Reiki Precepts, it's under the short section, which also includes gratitude as part of it. It's a great way to set the tone for the day. And if you haven't, please, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. And if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel for more mindful ways to practice mindful practices that I share: Reiki and yoga, meditation, yoga nidra, so that you can access your authentic creativity and to help you create what you're here to create authentically, true to yourself, and also keeping you in that, helping you to be in the creative flow state to help you physically create. So it also helps you to download ideas. So there are practices that helps you to get into that theta state, alpha state, to download ideas that are authentic and true to you, that you're meant to create, and tools to help you stay in the creative flow, and also work out emotions to keep your vibration high, energy high, so that you are physically able to take that inspired actions to help you create step by step, and sharing with this community so we can all support you. And Reiki is one of the best ways to do that, because everything is energy, and you want to start energetically to set that motion for it to be available to you to create physically. So if you want to gift yourself a Reiki session, virtual private Reiki session, one-on-one with me on Zoom, if you're called to do that, I also have links in the description below to set an appointment for Reiki session, 30 minutes or 1 hour. So thank you so much. If you haven't connected with me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is @turtleflowyoga. And again, thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking, and please be sure to like and comment and share with those who might benefit or would enjoy this information I just shared. And let me know how else I can serve you. If you have any questions regarding any of the gratitude practices that I've shared, the 7 ways of practicing gratitude, and wish you a happy Thanksgiving if you're in the US, or just happy gratitude in general to those of you who are outside of US. And I know a lot of different countries have different ways of practicing gratitude. So thank you so much for tuning in, and wishing you a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. And go within, find your inner sparkle. Namaste. Aloha.